There's Jerry Jackson, number 23, starting pitcher, secondary position catcher, two-way player status, his pitch repertoire, and his attributes, pitching and offense. Big thing about him is he was the MVP Season 2, Cy Young Season 2, Rookie of the Year Season 2, and All-Star Season 2. So let's go. Second best player next to Raffy Devers. What do we got here? A couple of haters. Texas Rangers. $19.40 road. Hello out there. Catching.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split
Let's
the
get it
first
on.
two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses. Ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's down and away. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012. Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
That solo base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead.
All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Jerry Jackson. And he deals. That one finds the zone. And that's strike one. And he swings over the top there. The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. That one way inside. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. And a good eye there.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Right side, hard hit. To first, leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of.
One down. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Got lucky there. Nice throw.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So stepping in for Boston, Jerry Jackson.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Righty delivers. Fights it off. You'll see another. At the belt and fires.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a pitch.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hello. Ball
Outside,
4.
and that is ball 4. Go ahead run on base. Here's Rafael Devers. And a pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play. And
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now here is Jerry Jackson.
Jacob Junis.
Fought off foul.
well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Yeah.
1 down, runner at first. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he's so often. First and second, 1 out. So now it's Corey Seager. Hard ground ball, base down. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and these players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be.
It is definitely getting harder to get hits when you get bat 3 or 4 in the lineup. You don't get a lot of pitches, but you got to hit the mistakes. That is the key to victory. LA Dodgers coming to town. Boston. Good morning, Paul Blackburn, 8-5. Texas was the World Series champion the year before. Nico Horner. Tristan Casas, he got injured this year. O'Neill's batting .214. Trevor Story 143. Then you go over to the Dodgers. Shohei 204. Freddie Freeman 422. James Altman 447. Holy smokes.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Jerry Jackson. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
Bunting gets it down to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
That was a good play.
Man at second with 1 away. Teoscar Hernandez
Teo
will hit next. Kicks and deals. In the air, right side of the infield. Jackson snags it for the second out.
2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 down. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jerry Jackson.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound.
Man at first. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stretches out and hauls it in.
2 down. 8-1. Holy smokes.
So the lineup flips over. Here's
Stolen
the second
base.
baseman, Nico Horner. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And it's safe.
What?
It's a stolen base. bat was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Jerry Jackson.
The catcher, Jerry Jackson.
Cortez back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
This one in the air. And there's one away.
I'd really like to see him make it a jump.
So digging in, Jerry Jackson. A switch hitter batting right. And there's the strike. Bases loaded, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. Into the monster.
Grand slam.
That'll fire up
Grand slam breakfast at Denny's.
Run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-6. They needed that one, Singy.
Grand slam breakfast at Denny's.
They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Let's see that in instant replay.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5 RBI. That's a good day.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 7 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base.
Hey, let's go.
Now here is Jerry Jackson.
The designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And that's outside.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in Boston. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jerry Jackson. Yamamoto back to work. On the ground. And foul ball. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through that, and it's a
Ooh,
strikeout.
that's nasty.
And now one away.
Yamamoto.
Back in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Jerry Jackson. And that bunted towards third. Lux. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Wow.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Jerry Jackson. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the third out.
Okay.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your 2026 Boston Red Sox.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Jerry Jackson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Out in front and foul to the left
Nico
side.
Horner.
He's a bad ball hitter,
Sat
so
in the
even if you
corner.
get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Strike 2.
And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Jackson, a former MVP. He throws a cutter, a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Pulls it down, and there's
2 down.
gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts now.
He's hitting for that
Boss
pop.
Challenge
Came out of the
versus
gates
Mookie
really strong.
Betts.
Boss Challenge versus Mookie Betts.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That's inside. The wind to kick the 2-0.
2 balls.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And it skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Down in order. And the Batter now, Jerry Jackson.
The designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. It's just so darn cute.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and one gone.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. No score here in the second. And that's outside.
2-2.
Goes down looking.
Another
He's
K.
really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Come on, baby. Stay hot up there.
Next offering is downstairs. Two outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh,
Dodgers
straight
go
down the middle.
quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Jerry Jackson.
Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Teoscar Hernandez. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
One strike.
The pitch. Foul ball there. And the pitch. On the ground to first. And that's just foul. And that one missing low. And a swing and a miss. One down.
Get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a game.
And now it's Gavin Lux. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Line drive.
Hey,
And
O'Neill.
you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Under it. He's got it. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
All right, one time, right here.
right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches.
1-1.
Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a bunt right side. Freeman. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
All right.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
One down.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He was late there. Strike 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire,
Freddie,
Vermont, Northern
you ain't seen
Connecticut.
nothing like
There's
that.
a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie, he had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
That's foul.
Strike 2.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Strike 3.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Turns and fires to Betts. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one.
Betting really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the right-hander deals. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Just missed. In the air, left field. Yoshida under it. Makes the
2
catch.
down.
2 down. Now, James Outman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outman goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Jackson back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Fastball for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going
inside, almost got him. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short. Throws to first in
2 down.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fought off foul. Red Sox by 2. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
No hit inning through 6.
1, 2, 3.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Dodgers here, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Fenway Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Jerry Jackson. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Puts it away for the out. Top of inning number 7. Here's Nico Hoerner. The wind of the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. And it's a leadoff double to
off
start
his
the
glove.
7th.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boo.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Betts up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The tying run at the plate.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base.
And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Ball one there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get one run. One.
God, dang it.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brennan Bernardino.
Bernardino.
And now the DH, Jerry Jackson. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy is for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball.
Bare hands it. Tough play. Off balance feed. There's one.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Bounce to the left side. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Bull crap.
Well, with this sixth win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of your
91 pitches, 1 hit, no walks, 12 Ks, 1 earned run. Huh. We couldn't pull off the win. City Connect jerseys are pretty cool in Boston.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a huge 4-game weekend set. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. So now here's the DH, Jerry Jackson. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Now a fly ball to right center.
Carey.
Tavares sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third.
That's how you get the run in.
We're tied at 1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he's...
Now back, the designated hitter, Jerry Jeffco.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets him once. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And stepping in for Boston, Jerry Jackson. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
1 down, base is empty. He was late there.
Come on.
Strike 1. It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
Look out, Blue.
Tries to get back and save. And here is Devers. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Stolen bag. Jerry
See, he
Jackson.
definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Runner breaks for third. Tavares settles under it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with
You
this
can't
6th
beat
win in a row,
Texas.
all of a sudden,
You
start
can't
to look
beat the
around, up and
Dodgers.
down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates
17
into
games,
a
3
longer
home
winning streak
runs
than it is right now.
so far for Jerry.
For the victorious
Well, that puts him at
4 runs on 10 hits.
1 every 6 games.
For the Red Sox, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Hey, let it fly up
Jerry
there, huh?
Jackson up next for the Red
The
Sox.
catcher, Jerry Jackson.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
2 on, 1 out. There goes the runner. Throw, save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism
Base
work
hit
for him
scores
on that
too.
one.
Come on, Casas.
Now
Come
batting
through in the
Tristan
clutch.
Casas. In the air, left side.
Let's go, let's go, go, you're scoring,
And that will end the inning. And that one fouled off. And here it comes.
Come on,
This
man.
one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a sac bunt here. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd
Get that
inning.
run in. We got to get a dub.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to...
So 2 down. So next
3-2
hit for Texas,
count.
Jonah Heim. Swing and a ball popped up. Jackson under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we're still knotted at 0.
Now batting, catcher, Jerry Jackson.
Late
No.
on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Make you lose your mind.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the 2nd game of the series. Popped up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. 3. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jerry Jackson. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right. And that's in for a strike. Yoshida over at second. Grissom at first. 2 out of the inning. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
RBI clutch. Jerry comes through.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Devers now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jerry Jackson.
Jerry Jackson.
Bradford back to work. And a pop
Get out of
up
play.
right side, foul territory.
Get out of
Drifts
play.
towards it, and a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs?
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ball, inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And another ball. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And he walked it. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been... Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
Welcome to all.
So 2 away with nobody on. So stepping in for Boston, Jerry Jackson. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Let her fly, Biggin.
Bounce to third. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
That's the way, we like it,
It was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Get back.
Now snap for the first. Jackson back in on a dive. And the 0-1. Runner on the go. And a base hit right there. Galloway headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 3 runs for him. Here's Josh Young. Simeon at third with nobody out. High fly ball, shallow right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
He comes up with foul.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Jerry Jackson. And a pitch. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
All right.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jonah Heim stepping in
Hey,
for the
welcome
Rangers.
to the show, everybody. Time to wake up. Get there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the play. Jackson makes the grab, 2 down.
This is season
was a
number
good pitch to
3. He
Here's the
just
catcher,
took a
Jerry
no-hitter into the
Jackson.
7th, and the Dodgers are. I didn't get the loss, but
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Jacob
Bill, the
Junis.
changeup right there just pulled the string. Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And a pitch. And that one almost
2-2.
got him.
2 outs. 4-2 Boston. Let's go.
Still 2-2 after the foul
That
ball.
was the one. I want it back. Take it back.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Tough pitch.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox
Another
hold
dub.
on to win a tight
Beat
one
the
as
Rangers.
this one
They were
ends
the
as a
World
one-run
Series
ball game.
champions.
Jackson had a home game for them.
Oh, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
2 RBIs. I mean, whatever.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time to ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Boston.
Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox.
Designated hitter, Jerry.
All right, big dog. Got his Under Armour gear on today. Fastball slider.
First
Ball.
offering, and it just
Changeup
misses.
away.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That was one I want back. Too low.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one misses. And it's a full count. Grissom, the base runner at first with 1 out. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Don't throw me a
Great
strike.
back and forth, and that
Get
at
a lot
bat.
of pitches
Play
out
off
of
some
that
really
starter.
close pitches, and
He's at
somehow
9.
he found a way to keep the bat on his
One
shoulder
out.
right there. I'll tell you right
Wrapping.
now, I couldn't have done it.
At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And it falls.
Face is
Well, that's
juiced.
one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder
count.
be able to get to if it hangs up in the air.
On the ground to third. Might be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2.
No runs. God, what a
This team is
job.
ready to make.
Guess I got to do it myself.
Just missed.
2 quick outs.
Nibbling.
Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it.
Okay.
Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Grissom off of first with 2 away. Caught him looking for the K.
Nice pitch, jackass.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
One down, base is empty. Clobber to right field.
Looky there, looky there. That's way gone.
A gigantic blast.
See that
And they
again.
close the gap. It's 4-1.
Things might get
108.
pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
445 feet. That's a blast in the MLB. Here comes the fastball. Crush. Dumbbells are out.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jerry Jackson. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Bo Jackson, anyone? What a comparison.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Hello out there, emoji rating half. Let's get it on.
Very
Grand Slam
frustrating
breakfast
right
at Denny's.
there as a
Boss Challenge versus Mookie Betts. Welcome to all.
pitch. I might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently.
I think I might be pitching the next game. You might want to hang around for that. Clayton Kershaw's in Baltimore. We're 10-10. Let's go look at the standings quick. Welcome to the program. Like, comment, subscribe, share it out. He's going to be pitching and hitting. We're in 3.5 out of first, so this Orioles series is big. Get primed and pumped and ready to pitch. We're at Baltimore. Holy, Austin's on fire. Lowe's a league all-star. Mountcastle's on fire. Gunnar Henderson's on fire. Adley's batting .431. Holy smokes. Duran and Yoshida are getting on base. We got a left switch, left. But that Casas, I don't know. I don't like him.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us.
We're in Baltimore.
The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Base is empty with 2 away. Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And there's the strike.
What?
Puts a bunt down. The underhand flip. He's in there.
Attaboy, Jerry. Be creative. Get on base and steal a bag.
2 outs, runner at first. Rafael Devers getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. So 1 hit is.
Okay, pitching time. It's pitching time.
And we're back. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Jerry Jackson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
And here it comes. Fall off foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Out to center. Duran should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Warning track. Whoa. And you can catch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. And that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike 1. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 ball.
Next offering way upstairs.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. Comebacker to the mound. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swinging a foul straight back. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The shortstop takes the ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Henderson off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out there.
Got him.
And the inning is over.
Good job, Hank.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Adley Rutschman. In the air, left field. Yoshida sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Baltimore on this season, hitters 1 through 5 are ridiculously
Colton
good.
Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Cowser, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. One out, base is empty. In the air to left, down the line. And that is a foul ball.
It's kind of choppy. I don't know. It's weird.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. That just misses. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side.
2 down.
Throws to first in time.
You don't have it today. You don't have
Jackson
it.
Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Hey,
And that's
hey,
that.
well, we're 2-1. We're winning. It's the
1, 2,
3rd
3.
inning. Should be coming up.
It's your pitch. Right here.
Everything but the slider.
For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. And a swing and a miss. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. And a
Can't
swing
hit
and a
Clayton
miss.
or what?
Now 1 away. Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
1-0.
First offering in the dirt. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 5-1 Boston
Righty to the
in the
plate.
3rd inning.
2-2 count.
Still 2-2 after the
Can't
foul
hit
ball.
the fastball up and in.
And another ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Another K.
Some
How
high
many is
cheese
that?
for strike 3.
Number 2.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can
Strike
really
1.
dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now the 0-1.
Strike
Swing
2.
and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The dude will oblige.
Swings and misses.
Strike
Struck
3.
him out.
2 down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 down, nobody on. The other way, and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Lowe takes a ball as he
Come on,
stands in for the
umpire.
second
It's
time.
bullshit.
2-0.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. To the right side.
Make the play,
He
jackass.
takes it himself to the bag,
Passes.
and that'll do it.
4th inning.
Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Another K.
Back foot slider struck
Back
him
foot
out.
slurve.
Adley Rutschman up now. He
Adley
didn't
don't
just play
like the
baseball while at Oregon State.
Outside
State.
pitches
Adley was also on the
his
football
base and
team.
knee.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Orioles down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through
Nice
it, and that's a
pitch.
strikeout.
Well, I'm
Good
not
luck
sure
with that
what
one,
he was
Adley.
waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Cowser batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second.
3 out, 3
To
down.
first.
5-1
And the
Boston.
Orioles
Going to
set
the
down
5th.
in order. Jackson goes 6 feet 5 inches, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 2. Kershaw deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count. And couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
In the dirt.
He's out.
To second, and he's out.
This is the part
Hank.
of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that
Ball ball.
pitch. Keeps
1,
it close
2,
and then throws
blow
a
it away,
strike down to
Eugenio.
second. Hats off.
See if you can catch this one.
And there's a ball.
Oh.
That one misses. Ball 3. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a
Another
strikeout.
K. Two
Two-way
down in the
Such a
fifth.
challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just
Strike
eats you
one.
up every time. Right through there for a strike.
Next pitch inside. Going to count 1-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And
Strike
down on
3.
strikes. And good work
Beavers.
there as he gets a bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Austin Hayes. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a
Strike
miss.
2.
And it's 0-2. And the pitch. Swings and misses.
1 down.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty
This
good
guy
demonstration
makes
of what
me
power
nervous.
pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
0-1 down. That one way
Get
inside.
off my plate.
The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
2 down in the 6th.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mountcastle stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's in there. And 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And another ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
Another K.
And a nice
3
inning
up,
of work
3
there as
down,
he's-
and a 6.
So now here's the DH, Jerry Jackson.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it.
in the
It's a strike.
world?
0-1. That one almost got him.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Henderson at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Foul ball. Next offering
Oh,
upstairs.
come on, Blue.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's
Another
a
K.
strikeout.
How many we
Good
up to?
late cut for the strikeout
10
there. That
Ks.
thing really got in on him. And, you know, the
This
cutter
is
isn't really a
Legend
huge
Plus,
swing
so
and
you
miss
can't
pitch
get any
most of the
better
time
than
because
this.
it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And here it comes. In the air, center field. Durant has a beat on it. And
Two
makes
down.
the grab.
How many pitches we got?
And there are 2 down.
98.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the
Counts
first
1-0.
pitch misses in the dirt.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that one hammered. O'Neill going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
99 problems and 99
Starting
pitches.
to run out of back now.
He's
The
out of
pitcher on the
gas.
mound as we roll. Now it's the DH, Jerry Jackson. And that is cut on and missed.
0-1.
That's strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So they make short. Jackson with a solid outing on the mound and pushed them to the walk-off win at the plate. Not bad.
Not a great hitting effort, Boog, but he pitched well enough, and that's always valuable.
4 hits, 1 walk, 10 Ks, 1 earned run, 1 hit.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
I think that's where we're gonna leave this guy, Jerry Jackson. You guys all have a great day. Adios. Pelo.